My name is Paula Almiron. I'm the Partnership and Funding Manager at EIT Food. I also work on strategic partnerships with the US. I'm going to start with the agenda for today. We are going to give you a framework of explaining who we are, who is EIT Food. Then we're going to have a presentation from Luis Roloff. He is the founder of Veros. And finally, we are going to have a space for Q&A and final remarks. So just to start, EIT Food is one of the largest innovation communities that works in the food systems. We focus on innovation to build a food system that produces healthy and sustainable food for all. We are supported by EIT. EIT stands for the European Institute of Technology and Innovation. And we are a part, or EIT is part of the European Union. It's an agency of the European Union. We concentrate on three main areas. We invest in projects, organizations, and entrepreneurs that share our goals. We unlock innovation potential in businesses and universities, and we help agri-food startups to bring new technologies and products to market. We put consumers and citizens at the heart of our work. If you can see here in the slide, we have 5 regional offices at the moment. So each of them have a different. Each of them has a different color. So I'm part of the Northwest region. That's Ireland, Iceland, and the UK. And we are merging with 2 other regional offices. And we're going to be part of a, let's say, larger region that is the West region. So in the future, the West region, the Northwest region, and the Central Regional Office are going to be just one region. Sorry. And then the Northeast and South region are going to keep their territories. We work in 3 different missions. The first one is healthier life through food. The second one is net zero food system. And the third one, that is the one that we are going to talk about today, is a fully transparent, resilient, and fair food system. So these 3 different missions have intersections between them, but we think that organizing our work in this way, we can solve or let's say cover most of the problems that we have in the food systems. We have 4 pillars that organize our activities: education, innovation, entrepreneurship, and public engagement. In the education area, we provide courses for the general public, PhD studies, master studies, and also specific training for companies. In the innovation space, we have a flagship program that is the Open Innovation Call. At the moment is opened and is closing the second window in mid-April. So if you have a project and a consortia already built, you can submit a proposal there. And of course, it's open for UK organizations. UK participants can also take part of this call. We have also the entrepreneurship pillar. There we have 3 different programs: the Seedbed Incubator, the Food Accelerator Network, and the Rising Food Stars. Each of them cover a different stage on the development of a startup. They are independent, so you don't need to do the 3 different stages. You can just do one if you are an entrepreneur. And finally, we have the public engagement space where we connect with the consumers and the citizens, and we have some really good content in one of our platforms. Just admitting one participant. So we have really good content that you can browse online on Instagram. That is Food Unfolded. It's one of our sub brands. Okay. So this is our community. We have industry partners, research centers, and universities and startups. These three different type of partners are part of what we call the knowledge triangle. The knowledge triangle is it has three different roles: universities, research centers, and the industry. In this case, you can see that industry partners and startups are divided. So it's not exactly how we organize the knowledge triangle, but you can see the parts there. So we cover more than 200 European leading agri-food companies, and also these research centers and universities that also are very prestigious. If you would like to know more about the organizations that are part of our community or ecosystem, to be more clear, to be more specific, you can browse online the different partners that are part of our community. So we have some upcoming events. All of these events are organized in the three pillars of the missions. So the next one would be on healthier life through food in April, and you can register online, and also we send the invitation to attend to these events as we have your email. So we have decided lately to organize the pitch structure of each of the companies that present in our series in 4 different points. The first one is solution and impact. So they have to explain which is the solution, or what is the solution that startup brings to the market, and which is the specific impact that solution will have. So in this way, what we are requesting is not to focus on the problem in a large scale, but in the solution that they provide and their particular impact to that problem. Then we have scalability. That's another point that they have to cover. And what is the scalability of that solution? What are the requirements to scale up that technology, that novel food ingredient? And finally, we have barriers and opportunities for collaboration. And with barriers, we mean the barriers that company has to further develop their technology or solution, and also the barriers that external organizations could have if they would like to replicate their solution. Opportunities for collaboration is more in the space of sharing what they are looking forward in the future. If they are looking for example, implementing that solution technology in different areas, if they are looking for a large company to partner, to develop a partnership, if they are looking for investment, which are the opportunities for collaboration. Okay, so today we are going to have Luis Roloff. He is the founder of Veros, and Veros uses data management technology to improve productivity in the agribusiness sector by automating real-time records. Stakeholders can have more control and reduce waste in their production chains. So thank you, Luis, for being here. I'm going to stop sharing, and if you would like to start sharing your screen.
Perfect.
We can see now your screen.
Yeah.
Luis. Perfect.
Okay, let's go. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Luis Roloff, the founder of Veros. Firstly, I would like to say sorry for the English. I'm Brazilian, and I'm here in Dublin to learn and improve my language skills, but it's a wonderful to be here today to introduce Veros with you. We believe that we are facing a great moment, a great opportunity to change the way food production is done. And we want to be the leading technology industry's transition to a more sustainable future in Brazil. Brazil is one of the largest food producer. We have a solution that meets real market needs and generates a significant impact for people in society. Thank a lot for the invitation of EIT Food to be here today. What's the problem? Sorry. Here. The problem that Veros aims to address is that companies need to demonstrate their production and operational process to comply with regulations and ESG practices, which are crucial for remaining competitive in the market. According to the next new export law, the Euro, up to 4% of the company's revenue is the amount of the fine in additional to export ban. Additionally, companies need to optimize their resource and focus on sustainability. The solution is a data management and monitoring system that ensures secure records of production chains and process, while also generating all necessary documents for certification and analysis proposed. The use of technology can aid the management and control of process, promote transparency through the production chain. Our blockchain platform offers a secure system for management and controlling the supply chain, which consists in three main modules: traceability, relationship, and analytics. With traceability, we have a completely stage and information of the production chain. You can see all the process and all the production process with a QR code in the product. With a relationship, we have a model to create values for customers and maintain a relationship with transparency and innovation. You can bring the consumer to the system of the companies. So you have two connection in this particular model. With analytics, we offers a software analysis model that make decisions more quickly based on comparative data and information. And you can find the correctly data to make reports to comply of the regulations. So, what is the market? Europe imports 53 billion euros a year of new regulation from January. The companies needs now to identify, prevent, mitigate, and hold accountable adverse environment impact on the entire supply chain. And they need to collect, evaluate, and respond to complaints related to their products, ensuring compliance with applicable regulations. We had a study of the trace that the deforestation rates up to 85% low in areas where we implemented the traceability. So it's a huge impact of the world. Sorry. What is the Brazilian market? We have in Brazil 2 million companies in agri-food. So 325,000 companies is from the directly categories that the regulation requests the data. We have 5K companies that exports to Europe. So we start the last semester, the operation of sales, and we have now 10 companies in our software, a huge companies, and our target is 60 companies in this year to increase the transparency and the efficiency of their production. What is the barriers that we had? At the start of the operation, we encountered some challenges with the prolonged sales cycle and the requirement to integrate our technology with our key customers. So we have long sales cycles, tech integrations, and compliance reports requested by the clients. We have shortened the sales cycle, creating chain templates, so every new customer can use a template to get comply of the company. And we start to integrate our platform with integration tools like a hub of APIs and other technologies to get fast integrations. And we start developing our reports and analytics model to make the compliance report. The scalability. We are expanding our operation in Brazil now, growing our sales team and partner with agro innovation hubs. We have 2 connections with USA and in Brazil another. We are starting our internationalization for the Europe now in the next month. So we have the next steps to increase our sales team and pipeline with market strategies and making partnerships to internationalization. We have opportunity. We need to get opportunity to angels and VCs for our seed round, partnerships to test and use our platform, and we're thinking about support a global certification, join together academia, government, and companies to make an entire certification of the food industry with compliance. Our management team is, we have Matheus Mantovani is a CEO. He had a great experience in sales and had experience in huge companies in Brazil and all over the world. I'm the founder of Veros. I in the blockchain industry since 2016, and I had 4 innovation awards in the last 12 years, and we want to be the leading technology in the transition of Brazilian industry towards a sustainable future. That's it. Here is our contacts if you need.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you for your presentation. I think it was very comprehensive. So we have a question from Kwame. Are there opportunities and/or challenges for payments? So if you would like to further elaborate, Kwame, the question.
In connection
yes,
with sorry.
Yes, Luis. Hello. This curious question. Since you're using blockchain technology, I wonder, was there opportunities for payments in terms of cryptocurrency, number one, but if not cryptocurrency, regular payments as well?
Yeah. We use blockchain to record the data of the entire supply chain. So every traceable in our platform is a NFT in the blockchain, and we input the data in the NFT. But at the moment, we don't make payments or possibility the payments in this situation. We have a client that's a huge company that wants to be the NFT a product in the marketing. So we are making like a physical. It's a physical product. It's a wine company, and the physical product, the bottle of wine, is attached to the QR codes and the NFT. So you have the history of the production. You have a possibility to understand the production and use the NFT to possibilities in the company, like see the farm, get a restaurant there, get a hotel there for free if you have a NFT. So it's like a new way to introduce the companies and the products with blockchain integrated and the consumer. So until now, we don't have challenges for payments, but maybe in the future, this is an option to integrate too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question on the global certification that you would like to develop. Could you explain a little bit more about what is it about?
In the certification?
Yes.
This opportunity. Yeah, we think in Brazil that we don't have so many companies looking for this kind of ESG problems yet. We have huge companies that have this looking for that, but a lot of companies not. And we think about the in Europe now, internalization, Veros for here, we can support a new model of certification, integrating the certificators, integrate the companies, integrate the academy and the rules of the government, the regulations, in a platform to make like a stamp, like a certification to the products together with a partner. So it's that we're thinking about the opportunity here. I don't know if it is something that happened here or started, but we can participate of this challenge to support with our technology this kind of thing.
Okay, do you think that from the consumer perspective, thinking about consumers, this could be an added value to a product, for example, to a wine, if they could have a certified traceability process? Do you think that it could be something positive?
Recently in Brazil, we had huge companies, wine companies in the south, that they have in the production now is they have collected the grapes is the this phase of the production he had, but in this kind of work they hiring people from all the Brazil, and they are analogous situation to slaves there. So this is a huge problem. You have a good brand to make a good wine, a good product, but in the production they have people in bad situation, working like 20 hours a day, and with this kind of product, this kind of traceability, these companies don't. It's not possible to cover that, because the companies need to make this traceability and show the information, and we connect with all the government databases to get information that the companies is okay or not in all the situations. So when we input the traceability in the companies, and the consumer can read the information, see the information of all the process, and get the information of the databases of the government to know that that company is bad or not. This is start something in the market to be great, to be good. The consumer can know about this and bought or not the wine of this company. So I think is a good option to the consumer, to connect the consumer of the process of the production.
Okay, thank you. So you're talking also about some of the barriers that you may have to, let's say, partner to generate a partnership with some companies or to work with some companies, because one of the things that brings traceability is more transparency. So, okay, great.
Yeah.
And which are the type of organizations that you would like to work with? So you had in your last slide on opportunities that you would like to have or to implement new partnerships. Which are the type of organizations that you would like to work with?
Okay.
So could this be large companies, for example, companies that work in the food sector? Which are the type of companies that you would like to work with?
We have today cases in coffee companies, production companies, wine production companies, the grains in general, soybeans, or in Brazil you have a lot of production in this kind of products. So here is good to us know the market in the principal in wine production and other things like grains. So
okay, perfect. So I think that there are many possibilities in some food products that are more related or are linked to a specific geographical location. For example, olive oil or certain wines, etc. That you would really benefit to trace the whole process, to know that what you're buying it was developed in some specific territory. And also what you were mentioning on the grains and beans, I think that you have like two type of consumers: the ones that are going to provide a food product that goes directly to a consumer, and the others that would buy grains or beans at a large scale, and it's more like business to business. Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. So do we have any other questions?
I think I have one. So this isn't something that I don't have much of an understanding of the whole blockchain side of things, but I would be interested. Is there any sort of idea how much energy you're using to do all of this magic? Like, like how much electricity are you talking about? How much processing power do you have to use to per hectare,
today,
for example?
I got. Today we use second layer of blockchain. It's called Polygon. Polygon is the biggest in the market. They are they are net zero proof. So all the production, all the block production or blockchain needs to be online. They have compensation of this, and they don't use the same way that the Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin is a blockchain that uses a lot of energy because you have a competitive challenge to discover the new blocks. They use a second layer, like a program on top of the blockchain, that they accumulate the transactions and the requirements and make a transaction blockchain protocol one time with a lot of transactions. So they use a small energy in this process. So it's net zero proof. this is a challenge of the industry of blockchain. But now with new protocols, they can do this sustainable.
And is there any chance of ever having some sort of estimates for like an actual number of how much electricity you're using? Say, for instance, if you said we're currently working on I don't know 5 fields to start off, and we have quite a high energy proof because obviously we've got to have our systems up and running. But as we scale more and more, we're actually only going to be trending towards this sort of level of energy. I mean, is that a number you've looked into or potentially looking into?
Not no, but we are step by step looking for the market and the opportunities and the technologies to be this kind of thing. So for now, we use the advanced technology, but with the preoccupation about the sustainability.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So, Kwame, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have one more question. You spoke about deforestation, and I'm wondering, could your technology track where timber come from? Because would it be a good application to trace where timber come from? Do you think it would actually help with deforestation?
Sorry, I didn't got.
Yeah, so would your technology assist with deforestation in terms of tracking where timber actually come from? Because there is certain countries where people where the people cut down timber illegally. So if you wanted to prove your timber was cut down in an actual sustainable fashion, do you think that your technology would help out with this?
I believe so. We have a technology it's very personalized, and it's modularized. We have a lot of models to connect and make the process and make the different process of a lot of industries, and you can create and customize this and connect with the other things to in the final generate the results. So for now we have the mission to make easy the comply of the companies in this kind of regulations. So we have templates to the companies use. So they don't need to understand a lot of the regulations. They use our templates to make the process easy and input the information, input the documents, and all the things that they need. And in the final of the process, they generate the documentation and everything. But with integrations and another connection with other platforms or business, you can make a lot of things. So it's customizable platform. We start in this market, but we can do a lot of things with the platform. So with this kind of opportunity for tests that we offer, we can share the platform to partners and users to try, configure and customize and integrate to get the results that they need. So it's a possibility too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. I think that it was a great presentation, and one of the things that you shared before, it was that you detected that the sales cycle was long, and you started to bring integrations with other platforms to simplify the experience of your clients. I think that's very smart, and it's very important always to have the client and the consumer in your mind and to update your product or your service. I think that's a great approach. So if we don't have more questions, I'm going to close the session today. Normally we have two companies, but one of them could not come because they have COVID. So yeah, so it's something that could happen. So thank you very much for coming. We are organizing the session for April, and we will send you some information about that later next month. And well, today or tomorrow, we will send you the link to the recording. Okay. Thank you very much and have a nice afternoon.
Thank you a lot, Paula.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Bye.